Gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, we'd love off now at our cruising altitude. Want to go ahead and turn off the straps and seatbelt signs. Like to quickly ask if you are saving your seatbelt comfortably fastened for your safety. On board computer on an on-time arrival, no ATC delays either. We're going to take wide up here, having enjoyed the flight and the service. Once again, welcome aboard.
We'll open this one. Hello, good morning, everybody. If there's anybody here. Oh, forecast, load that. Load. Loaded. Try that again. Okay, well, as we can see, we've finally got a data strip up, but for some reason, I cannot get the aircraft type in, even though I've told it to be. So where it says NA next to Ryanair 2302, I'm just uploading my descent wind. There we go. Okay, so where it says NA, that should actually say aircraft type. But for some reason, it's not picking it up, and I don't understand why. It's picking up all the other data that I've put in. So I'm a heading, speed, departure and arrival, my altitude at the moment, and the time, which I've just changed to real time, and my call sign. It hasn't got the aircraft, and I don't understand why. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of investigating for that. But thankfully, after I don't know how long was struggling with elevatex and its data strip. I could just, sometimes it would work, most of the times it wouldn't. And I have no idea why. It was a pain in the backside. So yeah, we've now got this one, which is from FlyLive, but I can't get that aircraft in. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so this is just a test flight, just to make sure that everything's working, and it is. I'm quite happy with that. A couple of things, and I'm just wondering whether to put that data strip bar black as opposed to blue, and I need to change the thickness of some of these things here, some of these elements, and I can do that on the fly, actually. If I pull that up and move this over here so it's not interfering with anything else, so like that element, I could make that a bit bigger, I think. Put it to 30 pixels. Yeah, they're all, what's that one? They're all 30. These are slightly bigger, obviously. That is 30, and now Ryanair is 2. But the weird thing is, why won't that not pick up the aircraft? It's supposed to do, says so here. That it's aircraft. That's a weird one. I really don't understand that. Let's just increase the size of that, as if that would make any difference. And it's not a question of saving. I can change it to anything else. Look, watch. I'll put it to. We'll put it to real Zulu time. There we go. So it comes up with real Zulu time, no problem. I don't want to. It's got the full meta in there, but we don't want that, do we? Flight distance 273 nautical miles, but we don't need that. What I want is aircraft type, and it just won't go in. So aircraft type, and it comes up with NA. I wonder why that is. I'll have to do some reading about that. Right, bar color blue. Do want it black? No, that's. Oh, strange. Why have we got 2 bars there? Alright, let's sort this out. And then put that at black as well. Alright, so the black. I wish I could get that to show aircraft. Why will it not show aircraft there? Just won't do it. Save it. Minimize that. It just will not do it. I'll figure it out. Have no fear. Right. ILS24 MP 1 Echo arrival. Execute. In it. Our arrival will be 147 for 30-degree flat. 147. Put that in there. Boom. ILS is 109.90. 108.90. So let's get that in. 108.90. 108.90. Course will be 240. Put that in there. Whoops, there you go. 240. I'm using the MCP, WinWing, and the WinWing FMC. So it's all good. Okay, legs page, make sure there's no discontinuities. There we go, sorted. What day? It's Monday, isn't it? You're all in work. That's the problem. Yeah, all in work. Good morning, whoever you are. Let me get out of this. So, I'm going to have to speak to, what's his name? Real Pilot 737, because he uses real live, he uses Fly Live. Figure out how the hell we get the aircraft type in. What do you reckon? The only way to be sure, isn't it? Right, I need to go and get a cup of coffee or something. I'll be back. Right. Well, thankfully we're not at top of descent, so that's good. Not far off. My dog was wandering. Oh, was wandering around. Gone out the gate. Was having a walk up and down the street. The monkey. Oh dear. Well, everything's working fine. I like that. The data strip is working. It looks better in black because of Xplan dedicated in there. A progress bar in red. So good. Oh, all is good. Like I say, this is only a test anyway. And I wasn't going to chat, but now my wife, who's a friend of hers, has turned up, so they're having a chin wag downstairs. This is a chin wag for your American people. They're talking, they're having a conversation together, as we call it here, a chin wag. So I've got window heat on, but they're frosting up a little bit. Not to worry. Let's get this down a little bit. It was only 260, wasn't it? Oh, excuse me. So I've done my approach, haven't I? So it's index a minute. Approach. Yeah, I've set my approach. Runway conditions, dry. Next page. Edinburgh temperature. So temp at Edinburgh. Meta. EGPH. 14 degrees. 14 degrees, put that in there. It's just saying it's cold. It's alright. There's a 4 knot wind, VFR. Runway 24. Excellent. Must be cold out there for the windows to be fogging up like that. Okay. Almost top of descent. Dial this in now, we'll go down to 151. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get another camera. Have a camera behind me looking at the desk so you can see everything. I used to have 2 cameras before in the past, many years ago. I think I might buy another one. They're cheap enough now. I've just got to sort out the aircraft as well. Maybe it doesn't recognise the Zebo mod. What do you reckon? It's a possibility. So I want control panel, I think. Oh, I need to get rid of that because that will cause problems. Control power, let's see, device manager. Devices and printers. Hmm. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for my webcam, but I cannot find it. I will look for that after and try and sort that out. I want to. It's got to be able to zoom in. That seems too far away. But then again, you might not want to see my ugly mug. Okay. 20 miles top of descent. And we'll see how this goes. Flew in here the other day in the 757. That was perfect. Excuse me. So theoretically, all things being equal, as soon as we get TD, it should. Just descend, shouldn't it? Come on. P-H. Oh, God. I'll put a fix around. We put 10 miles of 15. We'll put 15. Okay, next. Coming up on CD. 10 miles. We haven't got an ETA, have we? Could we? I wonder if I could slip that in now. Tell you what. Put an ETA there. I was saying I've got an ETA. 805 right, okay. Already got an ETA in. Call sign aircraft progress.
Flight attendant, sir, for landing, please.
Ground speed heading, altitude arrival. Okay, we are descending, looks as though we're in descent profile there with the magenta and speed as well. Okay, altitude, heading, ground speed, airspeed, vertical speed, latitude, longitude, departure, arrival, call sign, flight distance, flight percentage, ETA. Deals with FPS meta. Okay. There must be a reason why that is not showing up. I'll get to the bottom of it. I surely will. It's not even on the dashboard. There. Everything else is there. Heading, everything. Frame rate. That's wrong. That's way off. Oh, an FMC speed. Look at that. Perfect. Is that dialing 151? We're good at. We might as well put 7,000 in. 7,000 for Lanark. Oops. There we go. Continue down. Turn the sound up a little bit, turn that down. Okay. So there you can see I've got my 15-mile fix around Edinburgh. And we'll be at 7,000 feet by the time we reach the Kermit line there. That green line that looks like an upside down smile. (806) Zulu is going to be a 906 GMT. So approximately 8 minutes. Can't see myself being down in 8 minutes, but we'll see. Capture is 3,011 feet. Well, we can't do 11 feet, so we do 3,000. You know. This is 10890, 10890, course is 240, 240 in box. Continuing descent, speed 240, 250, that's good. We're in outside the descent profile at the moment, but we're on speed, so that's good. Descending through 15,000 to 14,000, speed 279. Arrival 8:07 Zulu now. So 8:07, 8 minutes still. Can do descent 3,000. Can't do 3,011, but we can do 3,000. Oh, beautiful weather, nice and clear. Got to stay well ahead of this aircraft because it's very slippy. It takes some time to slow down. As we well know. Good morning, whoever that is there watching. Just a short flight, and I tested the data strip, as you can see up at the top. A couple of adjustments to make to it, maybe add some further information. And we'll see how it goes. So I put the FPS indicator on. Well, they don't get FPS in the real world, so why should I have it? That's my view. Alright, here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a long approach. I'm going to be 3,000 feet of the Kermit line, so plenty of time, plenty of space. And I'll go around the fix that I've put on there, the arc. Ooh. Excuse me, itchy ear. $250 knots, brilliant. 11,000 feet, coming up to 10,000. Oops, we'll have to put on the landing lights. No coffee left. If you want the camera off, let me know. I'll leave it on. So most people say leave it on. They like to see who's doing what, don't they? Right, let's have a look outside. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Steamer's looking good. Steamer's behaving perfectly. $10,000 feet, landing lights on. Wing lights on. So we're going to heading mode in a moment, and we'll just fly around that. Continue descent down to 3,000 feet and 11. Yeah, and the reason why I'm going around the arc is that that left turn there is too sharp. Onto approach, it's way too sharp. And because Edinburgh's offset slightly, you don't want to make it too awkward for yourself. So it's, you know, put a DME arc in and then just fly the arc. This is what we're going to do. So we'll go heading mode in a moment. In fact, we can select that now. heading 410 to start the arc. Seats in fact required. QNH coming up. 6,000 feet. Get the correct matter. Is it 1012? There we go. Continue around the arc. Will be 3,000 feet in 6-7 miles. Perfecto. Like I say, once again, the only reason I'm doing this was that turn there on the plan is really sharp, and if you're not stable and sorted out by then you're going to be in trouble. So you might as well give yourself a bit of room, extend it maybe to 10 miles. Yeah, I've got the fuel, it's only going to be an extra couple of minutes, if that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just going up to 5,000 feet. So, you know, I'm in heading mode, but I'm still on the autopilot, so I'm just keep changing the heading as we go around. Perfecto. We're almost at 3,000 feet. We're on the speed gate. We're on the descent profile there. Perfect. Excuse me. Our descent slowed down, which I don't like, so just add a bit in vertical speed. Still on autopilot, still, you know, managing everything myself. I just want to get down to 3,000 feet. I'll make the turn in for the approach fix, final approach fix any moment, and then we can get VOR lock on and approach mode. Get VOR lock on. VOR lock. And there's the runway over there. Here we go. Fully established. Descending on the glide. A bit flat. Can you go wrong? Yeah. Is that offset? What's the runway? Hard to see at the moment through the gloom.
Radio altimeter.
Radio altimeter alive. Is that it? 5 miles away. Gear down. Right. Oh, there it is.
Four hundred.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
300.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh well. But the time didn't stay up, did it? Zulu. For actual. That's okay. Everything else was on the data strip, apart from aircraft type. So I've yet to figure out. So I will. I know I will. I think there's a label mixed up there somewhere. We'll get onto stand and then we'll do a replay of the landing. Yes, it is. It is Orbex, Great Britain. I've got north, south, and the mid of the country, but I also use what's it called? X-plane mapping and X-plane map enhancement for the rest of the world. My dog has just come in to see me. Let's find a stand. We'll go here, I think. Stand 7. Yeah? Bye, Trish. overcooked it a little bit. There we go. I thought you would have had it by now, Niels. Okay, put the brakes on, and then I'll show you. Scotland. There we go. The shift 4. Oops. There you are. It's a very hazy day today, but yeah, you get the picture. It's like that. It's pretty good everywhere. Okay, let's do the. I don't think they are actually. I had heard they were going to come up with their own streaming scenery type thing, so that'd be interesting. Toggle replay mode. Right.
300, 200,
And not too shabby. Oh, a little bit of a bounce. I'd say that was a typical Ryanair landing. Right, that's it. I'm going to go have a look at. Let me see if I can do this. I'm talking to myself, Fran. I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to get you a different view, but it's the best I can do. All right, we'll see you, everybody. Take care. Have a look at the Niels. Have a look at X-Plane Map Enhancement. It's free, and it's brilliant. It really is. Let me show you if I can very quickly. Let's see, where can we go? Let's go to LIMC. We'll go to Malpensa, right? So just hang on a second before you go off. I'll just transfer to Malpensa, and then I'll show you what X-Plane Map Enhancement looks like. Won't take long to load in. I'm getting hot. Just turn my fan on. Hope it doesn't disturb me that much. Yeah, like I said, Explain Map Enhancements is free. Google it, you'll find it on its own GitHub, or you'll find it, I think it's on the org as well. And like you can, I downloaded the whole of the world in 15 minutes. And I did it online. I actually did it online, so you could see it. It's you don't download orthophoto for the whole world. You download base maps, and then it streams in. And it is very, very good. Show you the application, I think. Yeah, there we are. So this is it. I'm using hybrid maps at the moment. There's loads of different maps you can use. You can see there, Pro maps and ordinary ones. I'm using the Hybrid Pro. You see the map there, that's loading in at the bottom, and it doesn't clash with Orbex or anything else. It takes virtually nothing at all, honestly, in comparison to having to download terabytes of stuff. If you downloaded auto photos in the normal way, auto for XP, it would take terabytes of stuff. I think should be able to see. Bear with me a second. Right, so I've got Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, and all the overlays. And it's virtually nothing at all. You know, you download it, like I say, it took 15 minutes to download all of that. I did do it online. There's a video. If you go and have a look at that, and it'll show you. It's really straightforward stuff. Really, really. So like, yeah, my base package. Cancel that. I cancel that. Right. Okay. Anyway, we're at Malpensa, Italy. Cancel. Cancel. Minimize that. Okay. So let's get outside. Which is the best one? 8. So this is Malpensa, Italy. You look at that. And I use Sim Heaven as well. I know what I want to see. I use Sim Heaven for buildings and towns, which is also free. But you know, you look at the mountains over there. Keep going up. We'll go over here a little bit. It is very impressive. You go over to America and you see it over there. It's just incredibly impressive. Yeah, Sim Heaven with all the buildings. Right, I gotta go. So there we go, Malpensa, very quickly. Doesn't interfere with any orthophoto that you might have with airports. Very good. Right, I quit. Oops. Get rid of that. See you soon. Take care. Cheerio. Before I do that, yeah, very doable, and it's free. Okay. See you, everybody. Take care.